Because I suppose it's going to be just an app that you can download, put on your iPhone, so it's going to be pretty user-friendly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We hope so, that's what you're going to tell us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's not what you want you to tell us, yeah.
Coming in blind, I'll be able to do that quite easily.
So we won't help you too much. We'll try not to show you how to do it, but we kind of want to see how you're going to get on if you're on your own.
Yep.
So this thing is going to record what you're saying, and we're going to record it as well. We'll take it back to the office, see how you got on, and combine it with how everybody else has got on, and use it to make it better, and we'll improve it. So if you could just take a minute, we want to just understand your initial impressions and what you make of it. So if you could just spend a minute, take a look at it, and we'll ask you some questions about it. And take a look. And feel free to scroll around and just kind of get acclimated.
Okay. Okay. So, which job? So, just you don't want me to put names in and stuff like that?
You can if you want. I'll stop you before you do that, though. Just based on what you've seen so far.
Yep.
What do you make of it?
Project name, straightforward. Address, straightforward.
What do you expect? What do you expect to see on the subsequent screens once you get into it?
Okay, so what I need to do is so the project name's cool. For me, this is Somerset, so I've got like maybe 20 blocks.
Yeah.
So for me, I would have to put down what block it is, what unit it is. So this is unit 1, 2, 3 and 4. So then I'd have to make sure that I'm getting them in order. That's what I need. So, and of course this is a different address to the actual site address.
Right.
Okay, the site address is 67 Hingaya. The entrance way is here though. So for me, I need to be able to punch in the address, the proper address.
Yeah.
Can I do that here, or do I do it on the next one?
Let me just make sure I understand. So for this order, you'd put in the address, and then each unit would be a different. You'd split the order up unit by unit.
Yes.
So you'd have, for example, one order that might be 5 or 10 or however many units.
Yep.
How you set it up.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
So
Then it's next. Okay.
you go ahead and try to put it through. I can't help you too much, but just kind of stumble your way through and see what you figure out.
I think my biggest problem is learning your H. There we go. It's not the right spelling, but that'll do it.
That's okay. It's good enough for this.
Okay.
Done.
Basically, I've come into it and I was 10 mil Tessie, tapered edge, single tape, or taper edge, sorry, and I've just picked 52 sheets.
Okay. Is this a bit you know by heart?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, cool.
We're not going to send it through. I'm just sort of
Yeah.
just making it up a little bit at the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, so I've gone choose boards.
Yeah.
Okay, I've come back to here. I want 10 ultraline,
Okay.
select quantities. Where does it come up on here for me? Oh, there we go. Okay, I thought I went down far enough. Yep, okay. I'm an instant guy. You need a .co as well.
Is there anything you're not sure about, or anything that doesn't make sense?
No, it'll look pretty straightforward. Discount promo. Where are we?
Do you have all this information to hand, or do you know this information, or would you have to look it up?
Most of this I'm making up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I would have to.
Yeah.
I would have to look up a lot of this sort of stuff, which is when we go back to the office, it's already in there.
Yeah.
So if it's something like, if I can go into here and it's synced with our office one, then yeah, it'll just come down all in one
Yeah.
lump, and all I need to do is do the actual orders. If I have to go in and put the carders in and this in
Yeah.
and that and the order numbers and all that sort of stuff, it will become a bit tedious.
Do you only have that information in the office?
Yep.
So you'd have to go back to.
Yep. Just throwing my number in there because it won't. If I take it, if I don't fill it out, it won't let me pass.
Probably not. Yeah. If I can ask you just not to submit it when you get to the end, because it'll actually send it through to the guys.
Okay, and they'll be scratching their head.
Yeah.
Scratching their heads. Okay, yeah.
They'll put the order through.
Okay. And send. You
Don't
want
do
me-
that.
Don't do that. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Oh, that may have just sent that actually. No. No.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just going back, having a scroll through it. So I can still go right back to, if I wanted to, right back to the beginning. Yep. Hey, look, there's always a use for it. I would find uses for it,
Yeah.
but it would have to be synced to the office, so all the information that I get and that when I send it, it goes to and it comes up in what we call a JAL or JLA or whatever it is. Okay, so all the information goes to our office and it's collected and coordinated, I suppose, is the best way of doing it.
Is it software called JAL?
It would be it's a software type thing that one of our computer people have made up.
Yeah. So it's your own software that you guys have made. It's not a standard.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that does all of that, I don't have much of an issue with it.
Yeah.
It'd be helpful. I mean, I've still got to run around with a tape measure and tape everything and measure everything. Right?
Yeah. If you wanted the order split, like in a two-story house, so some of the
Upstairs,
order goes
downstairs.
do you see a way to do that?
Well, I'm guessing that if I was to go next, see, I'd go to edit, and it takes me back to there, and I'd want to be able to pull it down.
Yeah.
Can you pull it down? Does it pull down or slide sideways?
Doesn't do either at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. So you would want to try to.
So if I wanted to, okay.
There you go.
See, I'm a slider because that's what I see everybody else's apps do, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you could probably go to add location, level 1. And then carry on same as that. And then you'd want to choose boards. We'll just go a quick one, 30 mil. Split quantities. No board selected, I thought I selected them. So that would go, and that would go to the same order that I'm doing. How would I get it to a, okay, so we go back again, because I want to do, where are we? Okay, back. Add location. Now I want to do, now to say I wanted to do another block 2. How do I enter location and go block 2?
Could do, yep. Try not to help you too much. I'm trying to see how you do it.
Yeah, okay. Add location. See, now I'd have to reprint the whole lot again,
Yeah.
and that's where I would go,
Yeah. Because each block is the same.
same place, and I'm having to. So for me, it's a whole lot of repeating. So that's why, if I'll just try.
Do you measure up for each individual one, or are you just taking the one order and copying it?
Okay, so for here, this one and the one next door are the same as the follow-on.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 2 units.
Yeah.
So I would necessarily just, I would just measure 1.
Yeah.
And then go 1 and 4, 2 and 3.
Yeah.
But when I do them in the office, I've got to fire each one off individually. And there is a practice to be able to just go select what do we call it? Select previous order, copy previous order, copy and paste type thing.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's on here. I would probably have to have a fiddle around.
Okay. We haven't got it on there at the moment.
Okay.
But we will definitely add it to our list of things to work on, because I think how common is that scenario?
Very common.
Yeah. So
especially nowadays.
yeah.
With all these multi-blocks, you can see they're all pretty repetitive.
Yeah.
Houses these days don't change a lot.
Yeah.
These big companies, they have their set 3 or 5 different types of houses.
Yeah.
And so what they do then is they just, here's your options, A, B or C.
Yeah.
If you want to change your walk-in wardrobe, well, we can do that, this cost. And so that changes a little bit, but their standard practice is all pretty much the same, yeah, sure.
Would you still go through and measure?
I still measure every single house, every single unit.
Yeah.
Because you just, honestly, I could come in here, I could measure that from there to there. I'd allow a 4.2, but someone may have come and shifted that door to here and I need a 4.8 and I've delivered a 4.2.
Yeah.
Real simple, it's an easy mistake, or a brace line turned up where there wasn't a brace line in the other plans, because it just works like that, you know. So yes, I do check, and I do my best to measure them all.
Do you record? Do you use pen and paper just to kind of record
Pen and
each
paper.
of the?
Yep. Old fashioned, I'm afraid.
No,
Mark it out on the floor, write it on the wall, and then go around and copy it all onto the floor, onto the pad.
So then you go back to the office.
I go back to the office, and with a few clicks, I'm throwing down my orders, and then it's just a straight email.
Yeah.
And that's probably the best process that I've seen for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, it's been highly developed over a number of years now. And
Yeah.
so we used to fax it, but there was always it seemed to get lost in the system somewhere. Yeah. So now we just email it, and I get a copy of that. So when I go to site, I've got a copy of that order.
Yeah.
I don't have to print it out and take it with me, and I can check it when it turns up on site and stuff like that. So I do see a value for this. It's like anything though. It's in its infancy, and it needs a little bit of, you know. We're all going to find something that we're wanting. Okay.
Do you see more value for this kind of thing in certain situations or for certain jobs? Or for certain...
Yeah. Okay, I live like 5 minutes from work, so for me, calling into work at the end of the day to print my order is it's beneficial. I can go in there, do some paperwork, do my ordering, all the rest of it, have a chat with the guys, tell them what's going on in the job. Greg, on the other hand, who's on the other side of the bridge, he would probably benefit this better than I would, because he doesn't have to come to the office, you know.
That's interesting, yeah.
Okay, he doesn't have to drive all the way to the office to do his orders and then drive all the way back. Whereas I go south and offices in Ellerslie and I'm in Montreal, so it's nice, and for me it's nice and simple. Okay?
Makes sense. And then if you were to actually put this order through, what would you expect to happen after you put it through?
If I put the order through, I want an email receipt. For me, that way I know that A, it's gone through, and that if I need to, I can. If I've gone through it and I've made a mistake, I can then ring Kayleen up and go, oh look, you know, I've just sort of sent something through, throw it in the bin, I'm going to do another one.
That's exactly how it works. It's sending through a receipt. What kind of things would you want on the receipt?
I suppose everything that's been put down here. Because that way I know what I've done. I know if I've made a mistake. Like I haven't ordered if I needed a site inspection and I've skipped it, then I can check that. And if I've got it wrong, then I'll take that on the chin.
Is there any extra information that's not included in this that you want to also see within the process or in the email?
Okay, so confirmation that the date that I've put down, that I get told what that is. It doesn't go to the office and then when I'm on site, I haven't been told when it's coming in yet. That for me is just as important as putting the order on. Because if I've sort of ordered the board for a standard delivery for tomorrow, for example, and they can't do it until Tuesday, then I need to know that. Currently that's not what we're getting.
So how do you find out now?
How do I find it now? I've got to ring the office.
Oh, right.
And
So
I
you've
say,
got to ring the office and ask.
Your office?
Yep.
Our office.
Yep. So I've got to ring our office, ask Sue whether we've had confirmation. She'll tell me. Or if I do get it for tomorrow, for example, and I put the order on today, I'll get a text message. That to me is good. I'm happy with that. Even if I got one the same day that I put the order on, when it's coming through, I can manage that.
Yeah, that's good to know. We haven't thought about that. Yeah. Is there anything else we could do with this, like along those lines, that would make your life easier, or smooth things out that are?
I'd have to think on that one, okay?
Yeah.
Because there's always ways of doing things slightly easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet. Like I said, putting it on the floor and pushing a button and doing the measuring
Yeah.
for me, okay, that's the ultimate.
So what kind of phone do you use at the moment?
Just a normal standard iPhone. Here's your phone, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just a standard one of these.